You guys can see my screen, right?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
You guys
We
can see my
missed
screen.
you.
I last week I wasn't really feeling too well last week.
So sorry. It's well.
But I'm
Sorry.
okay now.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is dollar index. This is dollar index. Yesterday before the news, I was expecting price to come up to this 4 hour gap before the drop. Well, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. News pushed it down immediately. So for me, I think I will just have to be on the sideline, anything concerning dollar now, because there is no clear movement for me unless we have a news coming up, ADP. We have ADP news coming up today. If that news will push price into this 4 hour gap, that would be a very, very interesting something for us. And Euro did the same thing too. Euro did the same thing too. But I'm not doing anything. I'm not chasing price. I'll just have to wait and see what price is going to do. I just have to wait and see what price is going to do. So Euro USD, just by the sideline today. Today is Wednesday. I haven't taken any trade. Monday, no trade. Tuesday, no trade. Today, Wednesday. Let's see if we'll be able to get a trade opportunity today. Although I already missed one this morning. I already missed good buys this morning. I already missed good buys this morning, and this would have been a very wonderful opportunity for us. I I I missed this trade this morning. I saw this setup last night, early hours of this morning. So I decided to take a little nap. And from that little nap, the little nap turned to big sleep. So before I could wake up, like this thing already played out. So what I'm waiting for now is a break of this, this 15 minutes candle. This will close in the next 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes, this candle is going to close. Then I will make use of this inversion. I'll make use of this inversion, a drop into this, a retest of this inversion will be my re-entry. Will be my re-entry, but this would have been a perfect trade for us this morning. How many pips in? 39 pips in now. If you're using a standard lot size, you know how much that is. That's 398, 400 419. But nevertheless, there are a whole lot of opportunities in the market. A whole lot of opportunities in the market. So I'll be watching out for a retest of this inversion. And like this is really, really annoying. It's really, really annoying. So let's just wait for a retest of this inversion. Then we join them, and we join them for this 4 hour buy stop liquidity here. We join them for here. So let's look at Nasdaq. 15 minutes. Okay, Nasdaq currently on this breaker. Nasdaq currently on this breaker. Price dropping down to the OTE will be a nice one for us. So we have our breaker here, but this breaker is not really It's not really the kind of breaker I want. It's not the kind of breaker I like. If I want to use a breaker for my entry, I like making use of a unicorn model. I like making use of a unicorn model in the sense that a breaker that aligns with a fair value gap in my discount level. That's the kind of breaker I like using. But if I should check this now, this breaker is not on our discount level. So you see this breaker, we have this breaker block here. Breaker is not, the green part is our discount level. The green part is our discount level, but you see, the breaker is in our premium level. So like it's not my kind of trade. Like before I take trades, that's why I don't really trade every day. Before I'll take a trade, I would like to make sure that that trade meets all my criterias before I take trades. And that has been helping me all along. That has been helping me all along. And yesterday, I told you guys if price should fail to use this, if price should fail to use this fair value gap here, right? That is definitely coming for this block. It's definitely coming for this other block. And that is what happened. So we were not able to get a confirmation yesterday on this here, this daily fair value gap. We're not able to get a confirmation. Price closed below, and now price traded into this for daily order block. That is where we are now from the 15 minutes. This is where we are now from the 15 minutes. We have a breaker. I have low, lower high, lower low, and a higher high. So this is my breaker, but unfortunately, this breaker doesn't fall. Whatever is happening here doesn't fall into the discount level. So I'll just have to wait patiently to know if price is going to fall into these are 15 minutes discount level, probably into this gap. If you should get price should drop into this gap, then we are going long on Nasdaq. Then we are going long on Nasdaq. But if that doesn't happen, I'm seeing myself not trading this week. So you mustn't trade every day. You not trading is actually doing something because you might want to trade every day and you rush into a wrong trade. Rush into a wrong trade. Okay, I guess the gold 15 minutes candle should be closed by now. Let's see. All right, good. Okay, it's closed. So I'm setting my buy limit on gold. I'm setting my buy limit on gold now. My stop loss should be this low. Okay, guys, we have a trade setup. We have a trade setup. My entry price is 2126.71. My stop loss is 20 pips. So please afford risk what you can afford to lose. Risk what you can afford to lose. Okay, if you want to set a limit on this gold. Okay, my TP is 2142. And stop loss 2124.70. Okay, I just placed one buy position on gold. I just placed one buy position on gold. So if you want to go into this gold, please risk what you can afford to lose. Risk what you can afford to lose. I'm going long on gold. Reason for the long being that I have a liquidity sweep here. Okay, I need to do this in all the accounts. I need to do this in all the accounts I'm managing. Just a sec, guys. Two one two six point 7. So you are risking 20 pips. Stop loss 2124. 2124.70. Okay. All right. So, like I said before, if you're going into this gold, risk what you can afford to lose. All right. Let's see how it's going to play out. Let's see if price is going to drop down into this inversion. Let's see if price is going to drop down into this inversion to continue the up movement. So this like 1:7, but I don't really go for 1:7. I go for 1:2. So I'm targeting this liquidity here. Targeting this liquidity level here. All right. How many of you placed the buy limit? Please let me know from the chat box. How many of you placed the buy limit? Bishade, you did market, Kingsley, you did market execution. Or you would have waited for price to drop down to that inversion. You didn't start market execution. That's not really nice. Mishadi, okay, when I get to the office this morning, Mishadi, when I get to the office this morning, I will call you, so we'll do it. How about that? I'm so sorry I have delayed you for a while now. Like, I'm truly, truly sorry about that. I'm truly, truly sorry about that. But I promise you, we're going to do it today. We're going to do it today. Okay, Mr. Oluwafemi, the stop loss is, are you using instant market execution? Because I'm not using instant market execution. I'm using a buy limit. So my stop loss is 2124.7, 2124.70, 2124.70. That's my stop loss. All right, ma'am. All right, Miss Shade. Thank you very much for understanding. So let's see if gold is going to drop down into this inversion and trigger us. So let's look at NASDAQ and see what NASDAQ is doing. If NASDAQ is dropping, okay, all right. Well, we won't do anything on NASDAQ because it's not really giving me that nice vibes. I want price to come down to the discount level. And if you want using, yeah,
He cut me off. He tell me say he's so sorry.
and using FIB, to check the optimal trade entry, which is 0.70. What can I see at 0.70? I have this block, this fair value gap. So NASDAQ, I'm not doing anything on NASDAQ. If price doesn't come down to my discount level, I'm not doing anything on NASDAQ. I'm not doing anything on NASDAQ. All right. So we've already placed a buy limit on gold. Let's hope that price is going to come down to our entry limit, to our entry point, and trigger us. Looking at S&P 500, they're all doing the same thing. S&P 500 and NASDAQ. Let's check US 30. Not really encouraging for me. Wow, look at what Euro US is doing. Damn. So we have a news coming up around 2:15 today. We have a news coming up around 2:15 today. ADP non-farm employment change. So hopefully this news is going to help price. It's going to help Euro USD maybe drop down to this gap or continue the up movement. We don't know yet until the release of the news. So I think we have this card news 3:45 p.m. Let's pull up a card pair. Euro card. Let's see what is happening on Euro card. So here on Euro card, this is daily time frame. This daily time frame on, but let's start from the monthly. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to get from the monthly. All right, from the monthly, I have this. I have this buy stop here, right? It's not straight. After price reacted from this monthly gap, okay, now let's check how many months it took price to react to this monthly gap. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 8 months before price dropped down into this monthly gap. 8 good months. 8 good months. So let's go down to the weekly time frame and see what we're going to get from the weekly time frame. All right, from the weekly time frame, I have this buy stop liquidity here, right? I have this buy stop liquidity, and I also have this weekly gap here. I also have this. So price came from internal range liquidity. Price came from internal range liquidity, right? Took out this buy stop liquidity here, but failed to take out this external range liquidity rising above here. And now we have a down close candle, the sell side imbalance and buy side inefficiency, leaving us with internal range liquidity. So if this liquidity zone, this internal range liquidity failed to hold price, that means price is definitely going for this external range liquidity. Then to the daily time frame, what can we get? All right, in the daily time frame, we have this. I have to make use of a line. So hopefully tomorrow, let's see how price is going to be, because this is a daily time frame. This is a daily time frame. So tomorrow, let's see how price is going to react from this daily fair value gap. And the higher the time frame, the stronger the zone. The higher the time frame, the stronger the zone. So hopefully this daily gap is going to hold price. I don't know until we see that tomorrow, or I don't know when price is going to come to this place. Or we're hoping that it's going to be respected. Which other pair? Which other pair do you guys want me to look at?
GU boss.
GU. Okay. All right. This is daily time frame on GU. This is daily time frame on GU. So I have this lower low here. I have this high, and I have this lower high. I have this lower high, right? So price gave us USD card. Okay, after G, I'll check USD card. So first of all, GU on the daily time frame, we have this swing failure here. I have this swing failure and price returning to this block. Price returning to this block, right? So from the daily, I can see an internal range liquidity here after price took out this external range liquidity here. After price took out this external range liquidity here. So I have this daily gap. One thing about me, I don't like counter trading. I don't like trading against the trend. I like following the trend because, like they always say, the trend is your friend. So if we have you going with the trend gives you, let's say, 80% of you being in profit. But if you're trading against the trend, that's not really advisable if you're trading against the trend. If you're trading against the trend, that's not really advisable, right? So I have this swing failure here, and I have price returning to this block, going up, giving us a daily gap here. So let's go down to the 4 hours. And hopefully, if this 4 hour candle should close in the next 2 hours, in the next 2 hours with a sweep of this relative equal highs here, that might help push price down into this gap. And I think that's the same thing happening on Euro USD. Let me quickly take a look at Euro USD. You see Euro USD, we have expecting price to drop down to this gap before we join the buys. Then GU, I'm expecting price to drop down to this daily gap. Expecting price to drop down to this daily gap before we join the buy. So let's go down to let's see 1 hour. Okay. So you guys, you've seen the relative equal highs, right? And a breakout structure. So if price should close below this relative equal highs here, it might actually help push price down into this gap. Okay, in 15 minutes, it's very clear from the 15 minutes. So, but this, I won't take this kind of trade because, like I said, I don't counter trend. I don't counter trend. I like following the trend. And if you are following the trend, most of the times you might lose trades, but I don't care if I lose trade. My money is still safe for me. It's better my money is safe for me than trying to counter trend and thereby losing the trade. I don't really like it. So I like moving the trend. I like moving with the trend. So for me on GBP USD, I would like price to drop down into this our daily gap. So I will join them with the buys, right? Now someone said I should take a look at USD card. Let's see what we get from USD card. Oh man, even long I opened the USD card. Uh so USD card I have equal highs. And what are equal highs? Equal highs are liquidity levels. So in joining this thing with both GU and EU, right? If USD card is going up to take out these equal highs, if USD card is going up to take out these equal highs, then I want to see EU dropping down into this gap. So as EU is going up now, USD CAD is dropping. So, but one thing you should know about liquidity levels, about we have different types of buys. What we focus on buy stop liquidity and sell stop liquidity are focus on in buy stop liquidity, we focus on, and that is what is happening on USD CAD now. In buy stop liquidity, we focus on previous day high, high of the day, previous week high, previous month high, and equal highs. So what are we seeing here? We have an equal highs here. So I'll be expecting price to come up and take this equal highs, then reverse to the downside, while Euro USD should play the internal range liquidity, which is our 4-hour gap, to continue the up movement. Let's see how this news is going to play out. Let's see how this news coming up around 2:15 is going to play out. But for me, on USD CAD, I'm not doing anything on USD CAD because there is no clear structure. This kind of range so I think this is like one of the best setups you ever have. This is one of the best setups you ever have. If price should sweep this equal highs, expect price to reverse to the downside. Price should sweep the equal highs, expect price to reverse to the downside. If price should sweep this low, expect price to reverse to the upside. So on USD CAD, I'm not doing anything on USD CAD because price is trading within a range and you can see it clearly. You can see it clearly. Price is trading within a range. So let's quickly go back to our gold and see if gold is still pumping or if this gold is not going to. And this is like like this. I'm really pained because I'm really pained. She's just like $554 for me using a standard lot size. And I'm really pained because I saw this setup. I saw this setup this morning. I have this liquidity sweep and structure sheet. Then this fair value gap. Taking a little nap made me lose this trade, but it's okay. Price might not actually come back to this inversion. Price might not come back to this inversion. So price should take out this liquidity, this level. I'm deleting that. I'm deleting my limits. I'm deleting my limits. So guys, which other pairs do you want me to look at again?
So you see my stuff here.
GJ, sir, GJ.
All right, GJ. Yeah, Kingsley, you said GJ.
Yes, sir, GJ.
So GJ in 4 hours, we have this swing failure here, right? We have this swing failure here on 4 hours in GJ. Then where is my next drawn liquidity? Should be my daily drawn or my DOL should be this. My DOL should be this. So I've seen my DOL, I've seen where price is going to. So let's go down to 1 hour and see if we'll get we'll be able to join them. I think GJ will do justice for us today. I think GJ will do justice for us today. So I'm putting GJ on our watch list. Putting GJ on our watch list to push to this gap. A push to this gap will help. A push to this gap will help. Then I'll go down to 3 minutes. Since this is 15 minutes, I'll go down to 1 minute and look for confirmation from the 1 minute. I'll look for confirmation on 1 minute. Since we got the fair value gap from the 15 minutes, there's 15 minutes fair value gap. So we have a break of structure here. We have a break of structure here, right? And drop down. So this is our void. Price coming up to this gap will do justice to us. And I go down to 1 minute. I go down to 1 minute and look for confirmation. So, but you just have to, you don't really need to rush anything today. You don't really need to rush anything today because there is a news coming up today, and most of these pairs will keep ranging until the release of that news. Just like USD CAD, Euro USD, GU, and DXY, they will keep ranging until the release of that news. So I'll just have to stay by the sideline and watch how things, how it's going to play out, how this news is going to play out. If this news should be positive, right? If this should be positive, that means USD CAD, that means you get a break above this USD CAD. If it's positive, that means we should get a break above this USD CAD. But we never can tell until the release of the news. So Euro USD ranging within the zone. So this will bring us to the end of our class of our London session analysis today. If you have any question, you can ask your questions now. I'm waiting for your questions, guys.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
What about this? Is it volatility? Volatility might see through.
Volatility.
You understand what I'm saying? Something
Volatility.
volatile something 75.
V70 volatility.
Okay, volatility 75. Is it an index or yes? Can you explain
Okay. It's
explain it,
synthetic
please?
indices. Synthetic indices. Synthetic indices. If you want to trade those pairs, hold on. Let me show you guys something. Go to TradingView Deriv. Well, you have to be well grounded before you can. You have to be well grounded before you can trade those pairs. Like their names implies volatility. They are very, very, very volatile. They are very, very volatile. So someone else, I think I saw someone else raise his hand. Do I have any other question? Do I have any other question? So we have an event coming. If you're in Abuja or Lagos, we have an event coming up on Friday, 8th of this month. Forest Alchemy, like a whole lot of knowledge is going to be shared on that event. So do yourself the justice to go to any of our offices, either in Lagos or if you're in Abuja here, you can come to our office located at Central Area, Abia House, Basement 1. You can come. Then after that, we'll be taking new intakes for the free beginners class. All right, guys. You can always reach out to me anytime, any day, be it 7 p.m., be it 12 a.m., anytime to ask your question, and I'll be there to reply you. And if you send me a message I haven't replied, please kindly call me back because I try as much as possible to respond to every messages. I have a whole lot of them here. Try as much as possible to respond to every messages. Please, if I haven't responded to your message or if I haven't replied your message, kindly, no, Michelle, I won't forget you. I won't forget you. Please kindly call me back, call my attention to your message. All right. So guys, I wish you all a wonderful day. If we're able to get a set up today, I will drop it in the general community because we haven't really taken any trade this week. So if I have any confirmation, I will drop it at the general community so we can all make money. All right. So guys, I wish you all a wonderful and a lovely day. Be safe because the country now is not insecurity everywhere. So whatever you're doing, be safe. And if you're going out, make sure you tell like any of your close friend or any of your family member where you are going to. It is very, very, very important. It's very, very, very important. Make sure you tell one of your friends or your sibling where you're going to. All right. So be safe and do have a lovely day, guys. Bye.
All right, bye. I hope we're having class in Delta Force today.
For Delta Force, yeah.
All right. So see you then.
All right.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Have a lovely day.
All right. Bye.